18 months after being vetted as the Cabinet Secretary for Transport and Infrastructure, former Elgeyo Marakwet Senator Kipchumba Murkomen has made a return.
Welcome to...
Closing day 3 of the vetting process, the Cabinet Secretary nominee for Youth Affairs and Creative Economy, who appeared before the National Assembly Committee on Appointments for Vetting, was tasked to table a raft of issues undermining his previous docket.
I want to be very clear, Mr. Speaker, to the people of Kenya. I have not, and I do not have the capacity to enter into any PPP as a person, as a cabinet secretary. And I have not in any way sold the airport. Mr. Speaker, the truth of the matter is this. The President has said this publicly. The PCS has said this publicly. PPP, the people of Kenya need to be taken through the process of PPP. A PPP process is a collective process of government. And I want to assure the people of Kenya that your assets are safe. Jomo Kenyatta International Airport is safe. When this process advances, and I hope it advances, we will get to the level where we will make sure that the product that we get is going to benefit the people of Kenya. One thing I want to assure you, the first thing I did was to resolve the dispute that was there. There was a claim of 20 billion shillings hanging on KA. Through negotiation and mediation, we made sure that we negotiated out and only we are paying 600 million shillings. Mr. Speaker, that now the airport is ready for investment, ready to receive investment.
While defending his current appointment as the CS nominee for Youth Affairs and Creative Economy, the CS vowed to sort corruption ailing the Kenya Copyright Board, as well as promote local content creation.
I am approved. Mr. Speaker, I have been told that the law that governs this sector is a 1963 law. Mr. Speaker, the association itself and the policy is also an old policy. Again, I have received a representation by many people who say, if you are approved, please organize the first meeting. I am even told that insofar as filming our wildlife, the preference goes to foreign filming companies that come to film, and the local companies here do not get access to and they are getting billions of money, Mr. Speaker. There is no accountability or transparency as to how much they are able to live in our country. This is an area that we must register all the filmmakers when they come to our country, but we must also facilitate our own filmmakers to be able to benefit from our own animals.
And on matters Gen Z, here's what the CS had to say.
I participated in the youth agenda in the whole conversation about how to operationalize the National Youth Council. I want to promise the people of Kenya that we are going to give the young people of Kenya a voice to elect their own leaders from grassroots to national level, so that then the objective of National Youth Council is going to be achieved, where they will have their own leaders elected by themselves. Part of the reasons why young people are in the streets protesting is because they feel that they are not being involved in decision making, or they have no voice, they have no channels of releasing that which they would like to give to the country.
Further, Murkomen has vowed to allocate more funding and resources to support youth engagements, as well as create more job opportunities.
What am I going to do differently to make sure that our youth get jobs? First, let me say this, Mr. Speaker. It's an embarrassment that as a country, and this should collectively prick our conscience, that the budget for youth department, for core functions of the youth department, for an entire year is 51 million shillings. That is a shame, Mr. Speaker. In fact, when I was looking at the budget, I was asking myself, am I being set up to just go and sit in an office where you are not going to deliver anything to the youth of this country?
The 44-year-old ended the vetting process disclosing his net worth as 620 million shillings.
Again, I will serve with great honor and dignity, Mr. Speaker.
Gertrude Burgay, K24 TV.